Hey there, it's Carson from Wandering Dillos. Today we're going to take a quick look at a product that we found that hopefully is going to help us out on our trip to Alaska. So let's check it out. So as we've been camping and sort of practicing for our journey to Alaska, one of the things we found is that when we stop to cook, we don't always have a picnic table available to set up on. And dragging out our table and setting that up, just to boil some water or something like that is a little inconvenient. And crawling around on the ground, cooking on the cooktop, also not a lot of fun. So we found a product from a company called Fishbone Offroad, and it's a tailgate table. It's a table that attaches to the tailgate of the Jeep. Provides a nice surface for food prep, cooking, anything else that you would normally do at a table. So in this video, we're going to take a look at that product, the installation of the product, and a few little changes, enhancements we've made that should make it work even a little better for our purposes. So here you can see the Fishbone tailgate table. Just two little clasps and it'll unfold. Folds down. It's a pretty solid construction. If anything, it's a little on the heavy side, so it does add quite a bit of weight, but it is a nice design. Mounts to the tailgate with 4 stainless steel screws. If you have a newer model Jeep, uses existing bolt holes, so that's pretty convenient. In our case, we actually had to drill 4 holes and use the provided nutserts. It also includes a bottle opener and 2 sets of cup holders. The real reason we bought it was to hold our Coleman cooktop when we're on the road. And as you can see, it fits pretty well. Only challenge is it sits low enough that it's hard to turn the adjustment knobs for the propane. And where the bottle connects, it also doesn't quite clear. And also because of all the holes, it doesn't really make a good food preparation surface either. So thanks to Amazon, we found a solution that should solve all these problems with a little bit of work. We ordered a 1/2-inch thick cutting board that's restaurant grade material. It's a little oversized, so we're gonna have to cut it down to fit. We really need about 24 inches by 12 inches deep, so we ordered a 24 by 18-inch cutting board, which we'll just have to trim a little bit to make it fit. Gonna have to take just a little bit off the edge on the width, and then we'll take about 6 inches off the back side for the depth of the cutting board. And the other thing we have to look out for is there's a couple spots where the hardware sticks out that we'll have to work around that. To cut the cutting board, we'll just use our Dremel tool, Sawmax, with a blade that's made for plastic and wood. Pretty much just melts through the plastic. And then a pair of clamps and a metal angle iron should give us a nice straight cut. So now we've trimmed off the edge. Let's get it trimmed down to size. We are going to have to use a Dremel tool to cut around some of the hardware so that it sits flush into the bottom. Then you can see once that is done, everything fits in pretty well, but we got a new complication, and that is the hardware for the bottle opener doesn't allow it to sit flush. So we're going to have to remove that feature, which we're not going to really need anyway. We've got literally a dozen ways to open a bottle. So we'll just pop that off and then it should sit flush. The only tools required are an 8mm socket and an Allen wrench, and the bottle opener comes right out. Once that's been removed, we've now got a flush surface for the cutting board to slide into, and now it fits nice side to side, end to end, and is nice and flat and level. Doing a test fit with our propane stove. Now the knobs are easily accessible, no more interference, as well as the propane connection now fits easily without any interference. So mission accomplished. Now the next challenge that we've inserted the surface is getting everything to close back up. As you can see, the original unit has little rubber stoppers that are preventing it from closing, so those are going to have to come off. so that we can latch the unit. Fortunately, the rubber stoppers are almost exactly the same thickness as the cutting board, so removing the rubber stoppers should allow it to close just right. Phillips screwdriver and something to get a hold of the nut on the back side are really all we need to get the stoppers off. Once they're removed, then the moment of truth. Can we close the top? And, okay. Stoppers aren't there now. What's the problem? Okay. Yeah, the connection points for the little wires that hold the table in the open position are also interfering with the tabletop. So we're going to have to make some additional adjustments to the white material. We'll cut some notches out on either side. And this should give us enough clearance that it'll open and close easily. Now with the notches cut out, we should be able to get it to close fully, as well as give us some handles to make it a little easier to get the insert in and out if needed. So now we can see everything closes nicely, the latches work properly, and everything fits snugly. So finally, I think we've got a good workable solution. So we have our finished product, a nice cutting food preparation surface, easy to remove to clean if need be. Ultimately, we ended up deleting the bottle opener and the little rubber bumpers. Totally not necessary anyway. And a nice usable surface no matter where we're at. Should come in handy. Looking forward to checking it out on our next camping trip. So that's our initial assessment of the Fishbone Offroad tailgate table and the modifications we made. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll put links in the description to the tabletop as well as the surface that we purchased in case you're interested in checking those out. Those are not affiliate links. We don't get anything out of that. It's just there for your information. We're looking forward to checking these products out on our upcoming camping trips, so we'll be sure to circle back and let you know how they've performed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you on the road. We're looking forward to checking these products out on an upcoming... So there you have it. Those are our initial experience with the Fishbone Offroad tailgate table and the additions that we've made to the... We're anxious to check it out in some upcoming camping trips. We'll circle back and let you know how that turned out. We'll put links to both products, the table itself and the cutting surface, in the description in case you want to check those out if they're not affiliate links.